Finally. Hello guys, welcome back to Hangar 51. We'll wait for a few guys to get in here. Let you guys find the stream here. YouTube's done it again. Shadow Up, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. What the crap? Where do you see crap? What? Well, wait a minute. Yeah, there's crap everywhere. Who am I kidding? We're loaded with crap here. Holy shit. JCB, Jeff, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Let's let everybody get filed in here. Got a few more coming there, I see. So, listen, I'm going to step out of the camera for just a second, but you'll still be able to hear me. I got 2 boxes we're going to do an unboxing tonight. I got to go get them. They're right there. Let me go get those and bring them over here. See, I got a knife here, so that's good. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. All right, good. And then there's another, oh, that one's here. Okay. The bolts in my, okay. All right. All right, let me just go grab those boxes right here. I'll keep talking. So, I'm here. Let's go this way. Oh my God. It just never ends. The amount of crap that goes on trying to put these shows on and just go to work every day. And, oh my God, it just never ends. You'll see in a minute here what I'm talking about. Because it's just crap. Oh. So I've got this Rube Goldberg setup out here for the lights. Lights, extension cords, you know, power strips. There's a few oh, great. Some fucking bug shit on my Havoc fuselage. Damn it. Okay. Make sure that's alright. Yeah, that looks okay. Alright. Yeah, so anyway, the lights kept going out. I couldn't figure out what was going on with that. One of the power strips I was using has a circuit breaker in it, and the circuit breaker's failing. So I've pretty much had to move everything off of that particular power outlet to another one. Hopefully we'll stay on tonight. If we don't have any more circuit breaker problems and crap like that. All right, Shadow. We'll catch you later, buddy. So anyway, so I've had to do a bunch of rewiring, and it's not 100%, but it's good enough for tonight's show. But anyway, yeah, just, you know, the hits just keep coming. So listen, let's start with Draco because it's what's on. Well, no, let's not start with Draco because there's only 10 of you in here. So let's start with something less interesting that the other guys aren't going to care about. Oh, so George is here. Good to see you, George. Yeah. What did you? I didn't see you post though. Somebody's saying hi to you, but Rando Vision, what's up? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I see you, George. And okay. All right, so the other day I'm driving my car, and I didn't feel anything happen, nothing crazy, just driving along, and And all of a sudden I noticed that it's like pulling slightly to the right. I mean, just barely. It just barely. I've got this little bit of right drift, and I'm like, but if I put on the brakes, it straightens right up. And I'm thinking, well, if I got a low tire, is the brake dragging? What the hell's going on? So I get in the car and I walk around and I look, and everything looks good. The tire's not hot or anything. I mean, everything's fine. And, you know, I'm like, that's weird. So I keep going, and I think that was yesterday. And then today, I had a doctor's appointment. So I leave the doctor's appointment. I go right next door to Winn-Dixie because I thought, yeah, I'm going to pick up something to eat. And oh, the cops just left? Oh, good. I'm glad they just left. Wait, they're probably coming here. Any minute, we're probably going to have a police car go by, so just stand by. So, so I get out of the car and I'm walking to the store and I look back, and the right front wheel is cocked in, really heavy, like super heavy camber adjustment on the top. I'm like, what? Did a ball joint fail? What the hell is going on? So I'm like, oh God. So just more shit. You know, got the electrical shit out here. Now the car's broke, and I'm like, God damn it. So I had plans to do some shit today, and now I got to fix my damn car. So, I get the car home, and I get it in the garage here, and I start farting around looking at it, and I thought, you know, it's got to be the cast. I'll bet the alignment shims fell out of the front where those two bolts are, and now it's just floating around. Well, it's floating around, but it's not because the shims fell out. It's because a bolt that looks just like this one. Oh crap! Where'd the bolt go? All right, crap! I brought the bolt out here. I thought I put it in my pocket. Where the hell did it go? Pants are falling around. Yeah, there it is. It's in my pocket. Okay. So this big monstrosity of a bolt. Let me change cameras here so you can see this. This big ass bolt here. There's two of them on the front end. Okay, and what this does, there's some knurling by the head where my thumb is. And that holds it into the frame so that it doesn't spin while you're backing that big nut off and putting shims in, you know, to shim the, you know, alignment, and then you tighten the nut, right? So this bolt snapped off about halfway down, the threads there. So I stole this out of one of my other cars that are out here that are not drivable. But I knew there's no way I'm going to get this done today. And it's the only car I have to drive. So now what do I do? I'm like, you know, crap. You know, I haven't got another car that's driving right now. Still working on the motorcycle. We'll get that in a minute. So, you know, and I have to drive the car to go get the part if I needed to go buy a part. So I finally just gave up. I said, I called my best friend Garvin. He owns his own repair place down here. I've known him for 30 years at least. And I called him up and I told him what I got. I said, you know, what can you do for me? I need a car for tomorrow. And he says, well, you know, it's you know, we're really covered up in work. I'm not going to be able to work on it today. He says, but if you can get the car here, you can borrow my van for the day, you know, for tomorrow to go to work. And I'm like, God, I hate to do that, Garvin. So I'm still trying to figure out a way to get by without it, doing that, and I just gave up. I couldn't. There wasn't anything I could do. So I drove the car over to his place, left it with him, and he gave me his van to use. And then I came home to see if I could get, because he was trying to figure out if he could even find one of these damn bolts, because the cars of that era now are all getting crushed. You know, know, so they don't even bother to take them apart. So finding a bolt might be a problem. I got tons of them here. I've got 3 cars here that are not drivable that have all these pieces, these exact same suspension pieces and everything. I got all the parts I need. I just need to take them apart. So luckily I got this bolt out, and I sent him a picture of it. I said, I got it. So I got the bolt. So he was like, great. Now how are you going to get it to me? I'm like, oh, shit. I said, I'll tell you what. I'll leave early tomorrow morning before I go to work. I'll drop it off at the shop, and then I'll go to work. So that's what I got to do. So thank God he let me borrow his van. Uh-oh, what am I missing here? What's Dave doing on Amy's account? This is where I got to stop for a minute because this has got to be good. Wow, I had 17 people here, and then 6 of them left. Where'd they go? Oh, Amy, it's Dave. I got it. Dave's on Amy's account because he's got computer problems too, I guess. I think he was saying something about that last week. Ken Bird, good to see you, man. Glad you're here, man. So anyway, getting back to my story. So I've got the bolt. I need to fix it. I got to get it to him tomorrow so he can put it in. So meantime, I'm going to work because I don't want to miss work. I had a blowout the other day on the bus. Had a tire blow, and it blew the whole back half of the bus off. Holy shit. It was like a bomb went off. Oh my God. So, yeah, it blew the fender off, completely off. It was all wadded up in a ball and lay in the middle of the road. The recap came off. It was laying in the middle of the road. And then there's a engine maintenance door that it blew the lock off of it, and the door has 2 hydraulic, struts, and the door was wide open, so the cars couldn't even go around the bus because the door was blocking the other lane. So I had to get off the bus, close the door, go pick up all the pieces in the road, put my triangles out, called them in, and told them, hey, I just had a blowout. Took an hour for them to come out, change the tire, but they brought me another bus because they weren't gonna let me drive that bus in that condition. So they went and got me another bus, and while they were finishing changing the tire so they could get it back to the barn, I had another bus, and my passengers moved on to my other bus, and off we went. What a day that was. So let's see. So anyway, get back to, and then the car broke, and so the bolt, and we're going to, hopefully he's going to get that fixed tomorrow. It was easier getting the full bolt out. I don't know how he's going to get the broken bolt out, because I used a big pry bar and a hammer against the exhaust manifold after I took the nut off to pry the bolt out, and that worked fine, but the broken bolt's not sticking out, so I don't know how he's going to get it out. That's why I left it with him. I knew there was no way. If I got the car half apart, I wouldn't be able to drive tomorrow, and I'd have no way to get to work. And I'm sure I still wouldn't have gotten the car fixed yesterday, or tomorrow, I should say. So I just took it to him. So anyway, all right. So enough of that crap. Now let's move on to the elephant in the middle of the room here, the Draco. So after 300 flights on Draco, more than 300, not flights, landings. Well, you can call each one a flight if you want, but 300 landings. 300 plus landings. I thought I broke the landing gear because everybody spooked over this weak landing gear. So I'm taxiing back, and one of the wheels is cocked over slightly, and I'm like, okay, something's wrong. So I brought it in here. I took it apart. Nothing's broke. The little brass. Now let me go back to this. This little brass fitting here. Let's see if I can get that camera there. There it goes. So that's what the axle for the wheel. This goes through the carbon fiber and 2 washers with this steel nut, and that's what goes through the carbon fiber. And as anticipated, and I said in my first review of Draco, that this was going to come loose, and that's what happened. I knew this would come loose, but it didn't tear anything up. My landing gear is not broken, but this came loose. So while I've got it apart, I contacted Brendan, just plain crazy, and ordered the kit, because I figure I got it apart, and the kit, I said, listen, he went to a lot of work, guys. I don't know if you've ever designed anything or anything, but yeah, he went to a big effort and a lot of work to build this kit to make the Draco stronger for anybody out there that doesn't know how to land an airplane. and I thought it was a good idea, and his kit is so cheap. I mean, he's not kidding. If you wad this thing up on the landing gear, you're going to have to replace the fairings and all the plastic doodads and probably these fake shock absorbers, and it's going to be $100+ to fix it if you break it. And if you put this kit on for less than half of that, way less than half of that, you won't break it. You know, you won't have to buy fairings and fake shocks and all that other crap. It won't break. You'll be great. So so I went ahead and ordered it. I said I was going to order it in my other video, and so I did. I ordered it. So it's on the way. So while I've got it apart, I'm going to go ahead and do the upgrade kit, and just because I will show you close-ups, because I'm going to do a build video installing the kit, and I'll show you that this is not damaged. This damn thing got loose, and the axle for the wheel goes right through here. This axle here, okay. Hang on. Yeah, this axle here. It's so hard to put that in camera. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, see that part there goes through this brass hole here. Okay, and this is bolted into the carbon fiber landing gear, and that axle goes through this hole. So when this got loose, that's what made the tire kick over to the side. It started rubbing on the fake shock absorbers, and it tore up the foam a little bit, which is okay because I'm not putting these tires back on anyway. I'm going to put the big squishy Grand Tundra tires on. But look at the right here. See how it's all tore up right there. It was dragging on the bolt that holds the shock, and you know, it dug up the edge of the tire there. No big deal. It's still usable. If I was going to put them back on, it'd be fine, but I'm not going to put them back on, so it doesn't matter. So, okay, so that's a Draco update. So, yeah, as soon as my kit gets here, I'll do a video on installing it and returning my Draco to flight status, which it was totally flyable anyway. I just didn't want to tear it up anymore, because this wallowing around in the carbon fiber, this brass piece, would have tore it up. So I didn't fly it anymore. I just said, well, we'll just wait until we can fix it, and then I'm going to install that kit like I said I would in the other video, and then we'll be good. I'm telling you guys, just get Brendan's kit. Just plain crazy. Just go watch this video again. It tells you how to order it. It's cheap as crap. It's really nice. He gives you all the hardware and everything. It's really a super, you know, it's well worth the money. Even if you're not having problems, just preventive maintenance, do it, because you'd rather have the Grand Tundra? Well, it depends on what you want it for, Michael. If you want something that flies well, I've never flown the Grand Tundra. I have the Tundra, I love it. I haven't flown the Grand Tundra. But if you're buying it for flying characteristics, sure, you know, you don't need a Draco. But if you bought it because it's Mike Patey's creation and, you know, the coolness of it and the lights, you know, you have to be a. This plane is not any kind of a flying performance, you know, um, world-renowned runner. It's not. It flies fine, but it's not like it doesn't fly like the real one. Okay. Um, so you have to want this because you want to, you know, you want to support Mike Patey, his work. You know, this is a piece of, you know, his creation that you can own yourself. That's why you buy a Draco. You don't buy a Draco for its flight characteristics or any of that, because it's not. It doesn't do anything special. You know, it's a good flying airplane, but it looks cool, and you know it has all, you know, like 14 or 19 lights on it. It's got lights all over it. Light controller you can change from the radio. You can turn on different combinations of lights, or all of them, or none of them, and you know it's just really cool. You know, and that's why I wanted it. I wasn't expecting any fabulous flying out of it, and it doesn't. I mean, it's a good flyer, but the Grand Tundra, I would assume, probably flies every bit as good as this one, maybe even better. It doesn't have an under camber wing, so it might fly upside down. Where, I mean, you can fly this upside down, but boy, it's a fight. It just does not want to fly upside down. You know, it's got an under camber wing, and it doesn't want to fly upside down. You can do it, but it's a fight. Yeah, Jeff can tell you. You know, he had a Grand Tundra, and you know I know he loved that plane. So yeah, if you just want a good flying airplane, you know, then I would buy the Grand Tundra. Um, if you're, you know, this is a plane you buy because you're in love with Mike Patey, you're in love with the old Draco, you know, and you want a piece of that history of that era thing. You know, that's why you buy a Draco. You don't buy it for its great handling performance, because that's not there. It flies good. It's a good flying airplane, but that's not why you buy a Draco. So if you just want a good flying airplane, there's a lot of better flying airplanes than this. Um, this is just, you know, special because it's Mike Patey's creation, the real one, and they did a superb job of copying it. I mean, the details on here are unbelievable. The amount of little trinket stuff everywhere, every little, you know, the counterweights on the ailerons and everything. It's just an amazing scale job they did on this airplane. And all the radio equipment, it's got a full-blown interior. Well, I mean, pretty much. And all the radio equipment's hidden. You don't see you don't see a receiver in here. You don't see wires. You don't see nothing. Seat backs, Mike Patey sitting in there. The control sticks, got an instrument panel, you know, and then a floor, and everything is under the floor, hidden. So you don't see anything inside the airplane. And so yeah, it's just very cool. But yeah, it's not. There's better flying planes. So if you want just a good flying plane, don't buy a Draco. You got to buy a Draco because you want a Draco. That's the only thing I can say. So okay, so let's get this off the table so we can get on to the next bit of fun. I don't know where the hell I'm going to put this damn thing. The Havoc's there. I know, that might work. Let's move Gravedigger here. I'm going to put this box here. I'm going to put Gravedigger on the floor here. And I think I can put Draco in this box here. We're going to put it on here upside down. Okay. All right. So we'll leave Draco there and then invert it here. I'll show you what we got now. Yeah, you can see it. So that's about the only way you're going to get Drago to fly upside down. So, okay. So the first unboxing is not aviation related or RC related, but it's pretty. This is my battery for my Honda, so I get my motorcycle back on the road. So let's open this up just to see what we got here. Heavy as fuck. Oh my god. Let me see what you guys are saying. Fred! What's up? Newts! How you guys doing, man? Uh-oh, Air Marshal's back on his own account. Holy crap. Motherfucker, I knew something didn't feel right. Alright. So, let's get... Boy, this is really packaged pretty well. There we go. Alright. Let's see if I can put that in the tent. No, not quite. Alright. So this is a gel battery. It was only 37 bucks. I dropped something out of there. I don't know what it was. Probably the little, I don't know, the bolts in here. Yeah. So. Yeah, I don't know what I dropped. Something fell out. We'll go look for it later, I guess. Yeah, that's not it. Yeah, whatever it was. All right. So no big deal there. Just I wanted to see it. I figured, hell, I'm doing some unboxing. What the hell? Let's unbox this. So yeah. So there's my battery. Hopefully we can get the Honda back on the road here quickly, because I need to save gas money. My Honda gets 52 miles to the gallon, so did I lose the bolt for my car? No, it's right here. I still have it. Yeah, I got the bolt. I lost something else. So it fell out of the box with the battery. I don't know, it was something small. I think it might have been like plastic caps maybe to cover up the terminals, or something silly like that. It wasn't I don't think anything super important. Because I have everything. The battery and I have the bolts. That's all I need. I don't know what fell out of there. Oh, here it is. Whatever this is. Yeah, it's a plastic battery cap for the positive post. That's all. That's what fell out. So, no big deal. Just a cover for the post. It's got that high voltage orange color on it. So yeah, there you go. I don't think there were two of them. Didn't sound like two things fell, just one. So, all right. So anyway, so that's the first one. Let's get to the second one, because that's RC related. So let me grab this. Horizon had some sales going on, guys. And you know how I am with sales. If it's on sale, I want it. So saved on these two acquisitions, I saved $190. So I only spent $300, and I saved $190. So that's a good deal, guys. That's not quite 50% off, but it's pretty good. So I'm pretty excited. I'm happy I made the jump to get these. The one I've been trying to get something similar of some kind for a while, and I haven't been able to. And I was looking for something cheaper than this, but I decided this was a good deal, so let's just get it. So I'll probably not break off the box, but ta-da! There it is. Hang on. Keyboard's over here now. I can't. My string's running behind a little bit, so I gotta do this so I can see live. There we go. So yeah, so here's what we got. And Tim, I don't know if you saw Tim's video or not, but Tim just bought this boat too. And I bought this and then I saw his video. Like minds think alike, because he's out running this thing around in his pond. And I just purchased it, and then I clicked onto YouTube and saw a new post from him, and I looked at it, and I'm like, son of a bitch, it's a boat I just bought. So I thought that was pretty funny. All right, so let's open her up and get a look at the boat. I've been wanting a boat just for a retrieval of my, you know, if I knock a, you know, if I flip a pontoon airplane over, and I need a rescue. I needed a boat to rescue, and I was kind of hoping for a catamaran because it's got the fork that would grab a hold of it. But I just decided, you know what? I'm going to get this one. And I'll make it work. So that's what I did. So I bought this boat, and it was only 140 bucks or something like that on sale. The boat was 60 bucks off. And then I got another 30 in points at another 30 bucks in points off at Tower. So that made, I got 90 bucks off on the boat. And then the other one, I'll show you here in a minute, I got 100 bucks off on that. It was on sale 100 bucks off. So I'm thinking, you know, damn, you know, this is pretty good. Alright, so this is just about out of the box. This is cool. Wow, this is a nice looking boat. Alright, let's transmitter and battery, I guess, from here. Whatever's in there. Something's in there. It's pretty heavy. Throw that there. Get this crap off so we can get a look at the boat. And there it is, guys. Let me here, let's do this. Let me switch, and we'll move this over there so it's out of the picture. And there you go. Look at that. That's a cool boat, guys. That is very, very cool. 23 inches? Something like that. I thought it was bigger, but I don't know. I can't honestly say for sure, but it's a pretty nice size boat. And this is the canopy comes off here. You probably turn this to get it off. Yeah. So that comes off so that you can get in there, and then here's the battery compartment. Battery goes here, where that black strip is, and then the speed control and the receiver on the other side over here. And big motor, water cooled up front, and it's got there's a water pickup tube in the back here, and then it pumps it overboard on the side over here. Right here's a overboard hose sticking out of the boat. So it comes in from the back, and it's forced through the coil around the motor, and then it comes out right there. So it's got a pee hole on it. So very cool. All plastic. It's not foam. It's you know, I guess it's ABS plastic. Nice paint job on it, and it's got some stickers on it, and it's pretty damn cool. Let me look at this hatch thing. Oh, okay. So it's got to go that way. All right. So there you go. All right. So there's the boat that I bought on sale. Saved $90. I only ended up paying like I think $130 for this. I think. Something like that. So that was cool. Very happy with that. Now that I got a retriever boat for my pontoon planes, if I go to Joe Knoll and play in the water, I've got something to get my... Oh, and this is a boat stand. Look at that. Oh my God, we got to do the stand. Hold on. Hold on. Holy crap. How did I miss that? I pulled it out. I didn't know what it was at first. It's a stand. Look at that. Got a stand to put the boat on. That's freaking awesome. Look at that. That's sweet. Very nice. Nice display stand. Look at that. We'll get it. There you go. Look at that. Sweet. Okay, enough of that. All right, on to the next one. Pretty nice boat, though. I got to tell you guys, I'm really happy with that. And I was going to buy some cheap Walmart piece of crap just to have something to go retrieve, but Horizon had that on sale and it looked pretty cool. And it's pretty fast. If you go watch Tim's video he just put up recently, a few days ago, he's running that exact boat around in a lake. And it's pretty quick. Yeah, he's definitely hauling butt. All right, so here's the other one, the unboxing we're going to do. Let me get it over here if I can get it picked up here. There we go. Okay. All right, let's move this. There's 20 of you in here. Good. Glad to see you all here. Thanks for coming, guys. I know it's not an airplane. We did the airplane first. I did Draco first. I don't know if I have any more airplane. I have an update on my AL-37. I finally decided what paint scheme I'm going with. I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but I've decided because most all the paint schemes have been done. And I don't want to do something that somebody else has done. And there's been really some good creative stuff out there. So, you know, I was, you know, struggling pretty hard to figure out what I wanted to do that would be different. Well, if you remember, I showed you guys my little die cast of a DC-3 that had the Shell Aviation paint scheme. It's yellow and red. It's got the Shell oil logo on the tail and on the fuselage on the wings, and it's red and yellow. And I've decided I'm going to put that same scheme on my AL-37 because it's going to look really cool that way for sure, and it'll be the only one around. Nobody's going to have that same scheme. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna paint it to match the DC-3, and I'll probably take them both to the field at the same time. The DC-3 and the AL-37, it's the same scheme, sitting on the field. I think that's what this is, Mike. I think I forget the name of it, but it's the small. You know, they've got the really big one. It's $600 or whatever. This one was $100 off. It was a scratch and dent. Okay, the only thing it's scratched and dented is the box. Okay, I guess they're talking about this this hash in the box here. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it would look well, and actually, it's going to look a lot like a fire bomber with my scheme on it. The Shell Aviation is yellow and red, just like the fire bombers. Most of them are yellow and red, or white and red, and so yeah, it's going to have that look to it. but I'm not going to do a fire bomber scheme, but it's going to look like it because the schemes are very similar, and nobody's done it. So, and I don't think anybody would. You know, it's an old scheme that Shell Oil had back in probably in the 40s, and you know, I don't think anybody's going to put that old scheme on, you know, on a new AL, you know, a 737. So, but I'm going to do it because I think it's going to look good. Yeah, this is the yeah, the 3S smaller. I think this is 1/6 scale or 8th scale maybe. It's bigger than 10th scale, so it's either 8th or 7th or something. I don't know. It's a little smaller than the big infraction. That's $600. But I like the red, white, and blue paint scheme, so that's the one I got. And it looked. I've seen it in person, so it's very cool looking. And it was $100 off. It's normally $399, I think, or no, it's yeah, it's $300 I think normally, and it was on sale for $200. You know, it's like $199. I'm like, oh, for $199, I'm in. So I bought it. So let's get this baby out of the box. It's heavy. Holy crap, this box is heavy. Any tapes on here? Yep. Cut the tapes. And don't think I'm turning into Ryan with the surface stuff. Yeah, listen, I've always had surface stuff. I love surface stuff. This isn't new to me. But like this Camaro, for instance, I may never run this car. I bought it because it just looks beautiful. You know, it was a good deal. It was beautiful. It's got lights on it. I can display it with the lights on. I don't know if I'll ever run it. I don't care. I didn't buy it for that. I just think it looks cool as shit. It's the scale details on it's amazing. And the lights. So I bought it for that. So if I run it, I run it. If I don't, I don't. I don't care. It's going to look great on the shelf. It's going to be nice eye candy in my backdrop when I finally get my studio set up right. It'll be on a shelf behind me, and so will this and some other stuff. So, so yeah, you know, I'm not all about just doing some surface stuff. That's not my, you know, I just thought this stuff was good looking, and I was, you know, I wanted it. Boy, this is strapped in here pretty good. I don't know how the hell. Yeah, there's no way this got damaged in shipping. Good God. Double wall box, and it's taped to the inner box, so you can't even get it out of the box. There we go. So this is secured to this box somehow. I don't know. Let me look here. Probably tie wraps. Yep. So there's 2 tie wraps holding this to the box. Protective plastic on it. You know, yeah, this is beautiful. And so this is, like I said, it's not 10 scale because this is 10 scale, right? So it's way bigger than this. They're not even close in scale. So this has got to be at like 8th scale. It's close, yeah, it's closer to the CUDA body. And I might end up putting the CUDA body on this when you know, for display purposes. I'll never run the CUDA body. But I could put it on here as a display piece. Use this chassis as the display for the body. I gotta get different wheels for it though. I don't want these black wheels on there. I want chrome wheels. All right, let me cut these straps. Okay. Alright, out that comes. Get rid of these stupid straps. We'll throw that on the floor over there. And I think what we'll do let's put the box lid back on it. I can set this on the box lid. Set the chair there for a second. Yeah, I saw this at the hobby shop and I thought, boy, that really looks cool. And then I like this scheme. This red, white, blue scheme I thought really looked cool. So it got my attention. And then when they put it on sale, you know, not Horizon, but Tower had this in their scratch and dent. And it said the boxes are the only thing that's damaged. And I don't even think they're talking about, well, there's a smushed corner on that corner of the display box, and it's got a wrinkle in here. So the display box is damaged. All right, so if you're one of those anal guys that's got to have a perfect box, then you wouldn't want this. But if you don't give a crap about the box and you just care about the car inside, nothing wrong with the car. So there you go. So very cool. I'm pretty sure this does not have lights. Yeah, I don't see any lights in it. But yeah, it's got this aerodynamic wing. It's clear in the back, so you can't even really see it. I just think it's a cool looking truck. I really like it. We'll do a close-up of it here. Let me move a couple things here. Let's move that. And let's put the truck here. All right, let me do this. We can do this. We can make it stronger. We can make it faster. $6 million RC car. Okay. All right. So let's switch the camera back over here. That didn't work. There we go. Okay. So there we go. So here we go. Get a close-up of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was $199, and I was willing to pay that for it. I think it's pretty cool. So here's the clear wing. You can barely see it. It goes up around here. It's hardly visible. Somebody's coming down the road dragging something. I imagine you guys can hear that. Wow. I wish I could have gotten outside in time to see whatever the hell that was, because that was probably pretty interesting. So, but anyway, yeah. So they've got these cool straps on the pins, so you can't lose the body pins, and you know, kind of NASCAR-ish looking. And the window's got that, you know, it's painted to look like, you know, it's the lights reflecting off of it. Cool. This is a very nice looking truck. I was pretty excited about getting this. I really, I just thought this would be pretty cool for the price. You know, I just can't afford the, I'm not doing the $600, $700 trucks. But for $200, I thought this was pretty cool. I'm sure I'll have lots of fun with it. It's got some ground clearance. I think it'll run in grass okay. You know, pretty smooth. You know, off-roading. Nothing too serious. You know, it's not going to jump or anything. It doesn't have that kind of suspension on it. But look at the air diverter in the back of it. Look at this. That's pretty cool. Try to get it in the light so you can see it. Well, here, wait a minute. Do I have that? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Here. I'll use my phone for light. Here. So, yeah, look at the air diverter in the back here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty. The bottom's flat, just like the Camaro. It's got a really smooth bottom, bottom plate. But so yeah, I thought that was cool. And again, here's the comparison. Um, there, and then I'll put the Camaro on top of it here. So you can see how much bigger. Yeah. I mean, if we line up the back, it's, it's this much, about that much longer. The truck is than the car, and the width-wise too, it's quite a bit wider. Front to front. Yeah. So, it's a lot bigger, and it's pretty cool. All right, so that's it for my my unboxing here. We can put let's switch the camera angle again to here. And we'll put this here like this, move the battery, and probably maybe this way would be best. So there you are, guys. That's pretty cool. I'm really stoked about it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to playing with this stuff. Yeah, it was probably sparking a lot. You're right, Michael. I don't know what the hell that was dragging down the road, but it was probably a pretty spectacular show going by. I wish I could have gone out and seen it. If I had a portable camera, I could have taken you along. So, oh, is that right? It's only a couple inches smaller than the 6S one, huh? Wow. Well, yeah, it's not a big difference. I like I said, I saw it at the hobby shop. They had the other one sitting there with it. It's not a huge difference. It's smaller, but a lot cheaper. Holy crap! On sale at $200 versus the $600 or $700 the other one is. I'm just not going to spend that on a surface vehicle. It's just nuts. I'll have just as much fun with this as I would with the other one. So yeah, there's no reason to spend that kind of money. I wouldn't do it. I got airplanes I want to buy. Some of the stuff from Hobby King that's coming out looks good. It really looks good. I think I'm going to buy some of that stuff. Not sure yet. Is Keith Christie in here by any chance? I didn't see him. Not is he in here? I need a canopy for my Carbon ZT28. I broke mine. I accidentally kicked it, like stepped on it, kick it kind of combo. And John, what's up? How you doing, man? And it broke the canopy, and I can fix it with doing something creative, but I'd just like to replace it. And I sure wish I could get one. They've been on back order forever. The tires last a lot longer. Well, if you drive it in grass, for sure. I don't know if that was the point you were making. What am I drinking tonight? This is it's something new, guys. It was 2 tropical blend gallons of some kind of fruit punch thing. I forget the name of it, but it was it was on sale for, I think, 99 cents for the gallon. So I bought 2 gallons. I bought one of the tropical fruit and the other one of the fancy fruit. One's pink, the other one's orange. And I'm mixing them together. And it's really good. You know, and it's only, you know, it's the calories are very low. It's not diet, but it's really, really low calorie. Like, I don't know, 40 calories a serving or something. Really something silly. And it's good. It's really good. Those drinks I've been drinking from the dollar store, which are more expensive. Hard to believe, but you know they're only like 64 ounces, not 128, and they're $1.25. I think these gallons were 99 cents a piece. They were on sale for that, but that stuff must have a lot of caffeine in it or something. Because if I drink a big glass of that, I get all jittery, like I don't know, like anxious, jittery. You know, just it makes me uncomfortable. So, you know, it's okay to drink that if I'm doing something and I'm working it off. But if I'm trying to relax, just sitting around, boy, I don't want to drink that stuff because it's pretty. it doesn't do me well. Roy, what's up? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm doing a little backtracking here. Yes, I want the Coast Guard C-130 also, John. That was one of the ones that Hobby King came out with. I want that one. I think the price is good. You know, I'm really happy. I got to tell you, right now, Hobby King's killing it. You know, they're just doing way better than Horizon or Motion on new stuff they're coming out with. Horizon's been killing it with sales. I mean, they've got Gravedigger on sale again. You know, I think it was a one day today only sale. I think, or no, I think that's the summer. So that might be on for a while. And there were only like 12 pieces on sale. The Creighton, the $600, $700 Creighton. I think they were 150 bucks off, and a few other different stuff. But yeah, the Gravedigger was on sale again. So if you guys want to get a Gravedigger, they're on sale again. And I'm still waiting for my orange pickup truck to come back on sale because I really want that one. But yeah, between Hobby King with the twin Baron, what do they call it? The King, the King Air, yeah. That I like that plane a lot. That's really cool. The new Albatross in the Coast Guard scheme, I really like that. Now they've got the C-130 in the Coast Guard scheme. I really like that. So and all these planes I think are $399 and less than the $700, $800 airplanes that Motion's coming out with, and most of the stuff from Horizon's in the $500 to $600 range. So yeah, you know, their prices are better. They're coming out with some really cool stuff. So I think Hobby King's killing it right now. I got to tell you, you know, they got my attention. I'm probably going to spend some money there. I'm saving money right now because I want to buy a truck, not a model truck, a real truck. So I'm trying to save up for that. I want something a little more robust to pull the trailers that I have. I've got an enclosed car trailer that's really nice, and it's got twin axles and a lot of room inside. It's huge. I can put a whole lot of airplanes in that son of a bitch, and I'd love to be able to take that to an event, and like anything coming up in Birmingham or whatever I decide I'm going to spend some of my PTO time on to go to. I'd sure like to be able to pull that to the event and have lots of room for sleeping in it, and bringing a lot of airplanes in it and everything I need to go. But my Impala will pull it, but it's the tongue weight kills it. It's just way over tongue weight than what the Impala is designed to carry. So a truck would pull it a lot better. So I'm looking at the Chevy Avalanche. Been looking at a bunch of them. I found some nice ones I want, but they're still, currently out of my price range. And by the time I get the money, they'll probably be gone. So we'll see. But that's what I'm looking at right now. I want to get a truck. Been wanting one for years. Ever since I bought this piece of property, I've been wanting a truck, just to make it easier to take care of it. Yeah, I could set my tent up in the trailer. No, not really. The tent's bigger than the trailer. The tent's huge. It would not fit in the trailer. It would. I mean, you could get it in there, but you'd have to bow the poles in, and the roof would squash the roof down. It would square the tent off. It would be like taking this roundy tent and then turning it into a cube to shove it in the trailer. Yeah, there's not that much room. The tent's a lot bigger. You can almost put 2 cars in the tent. I ain't kidding you. Side by side, there's almost enough room. You could put 2 small cars in there easy. This tent. You just have to see it in person to realize how big it is. Ben, what's up? Hey, haven't seen you in quite a while. Yeah, I know. I've been looking at some Rams. Ben, I have. I really like them. So yeah, there's a possibility I might go that route instead of the Avalanche. I might just get that Dodge Ram. I've been looking at a lot of them. A couple of them had issues, and I wasn't sure I wanted to tackle fixing. I really kind of wanted just a turnkey deal, not something I had to work on. Yes, I'm back to peeing normally, Michael. So what I had to do, I was typing, so I couldn't give you all the details, but I was in the bathroom for an hour and a half at the radiation place, the urologist place, where I had the sonogram done, and I couldn't pee. I peed a little bit, tiny little bit, not near enough to get a flow going. And I just couldn't stand. I had to go to another doctor's appointment in a few hours, and I had to do something. So I figured I'm either going to go home and cath, because I have catheters here for emergencies, or whatever. So on the way home, I got the urge to pee, and I peed myself in the car, and I got a pretty good pee out. And then I didn't get too much farther down the road, and I had another urge, so I did it again. I did it 4 times. I peed myself 4 times, but I got rid of the fucking fluid. So when I got home and got out of the wet clothes, I was able to go sit on the toilet and pee normally. Now I was still having some pain peeing, but I could pee. So I finally got all the pee out of me and got cleaned up to go to my second doctor's appointment. And then for the next few days, I could pee okay, but it was painful. It was a stinging, sensation to my colon and my urethra at the same time, because they do kind of touch each other. And it was, there was some discomfort to pee, but I'm fine now. It finally went away. It all subsided, and I'm fine, peeing normal again. No problem, not having any accidents on the bus or nothing. I've been able to do all that just fine. But yeah, that one day was, it was horrible, guys. Oh my God, it was horrible. So yeah, I just ended up having to pee myself just to get to the point where I could pee again, because holding it in wasn't working. And I wasn't trying to hold it in. I was trying to pee and I couldn't do it. But in the car, sitting down, I don't know, maybe the sitting position with your legs out in front of you, I don't know what, but it actually let me pee. So I did. I just peed myself. It was all water anyway. It's the only thing I've had to drink in hours. So, yeah, thanks, Mike. Yeah. So that finally cleared, and we're back to peeing normal. So thanks for asking, Mike. So I might as well give you the bad news. So I said there was some. Um, my test results came back, and I've got prostate cancer. Now we don't know what kind of cancer. We don't know if it's benign, or we don't know any of that yet. All I know is that there's no urgency. My PSA number wasn't near high enough to be anything urgent. The size of this nodule, they call it, in my colon was nothing alarming. So it's, we're in, let's not get crazy and do something stupid. Let's get some more testing and go see a urologist and see what the hell he wants to do. And then it's my decision finally to do something or not do something. So all the tests, that's what came back. My one kidney I got a kidney stone in the one kidney that's just hanging out there. No pain from it. It's not causing any problems. It's just there. They found it in the sonogram, and I'll probably pass it without ever knowing it. The other kidney was slightly enlarged, and when I explained to the doctor today why, when I couldn't pee, and he said, well, that could explain why that one was enlarged slightly. He says, again, nothing we're going to worry about, nothing that's, setting off any alarms. We just, I'm just telling you what we noticed is that the one kidney had a kidney stone in it. The other one was slightly enlarged, and but everything else looked good. And so now I've got some recommendations to go get my prostate I don't know if we're going to do the exploratory shit or not. I don't know. I'll go talk to a urologist before I make any decisions there. And then colonoscopy. He says you're due for one. You're overdue. You should probably get one. So I'm going to make a recommendation to who to go to for that. And we'll see if we can maybe decide to do that. So that's another one that they want to do. And listen, I'm 61, guys, and I haven't been to a doctor in 20 years. There's bound to be some stuff wrong with me, But yeah, the prostate cancer shit was not what I was hoping for. So we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. I'll keep you posted. I'm definitely not going to have. I'm not going to do the surgery thing. What I may do, if I do anything, is do those radioactive seeds. I might go for the seeds in the prostate, and they put them like right in the nodule or next to it, and the radiation is supposed to kill it. And it's a very gradual, very low impact kind of thing. I probably won't feel any discomfort at all. From what I've heard from other people that've had that done, and the end result is much better than the surgery. My buddy had the surgery, and he panicked. Oh, get it out of me, panicked, and he just went off, and had his whole prostate removed, I guess, and he's peeing himself everywhere. He couldn't hold any pee in. He was wearing diapers, and I don't know. I haven't talked to him lately, so I don't know how bad it is still, or if it's cured itself some. Maybe, I don't know. He might be have a catheter and a bag on him for life. I don't know. And I'm not going that route. So I know for certain I'm not going that route. So if I do the seeds, I might do nothing at all. The doctor told me, listen, if you were in your 80s, we wouldn't do anything. You'd probably die from natural causes before anything happened with what we found in your prostate. So, if you were that older, he said I was a young guy. 61, I'm a young guy, really? And he laughed. He said, well, you're younger than 80. And I'm like, well, okay, I'll give you that, But, So yeah, so that's the only reason to even pursue it. The way they're talking, it's nothing to get alarmed about. So we'll see. Um, the PSA number was way too low to be alarming. Um, the size of this thing's not that big. Um, yeah, so it was just nothing to get excited over. Um, so yeah, it's all right, Ken. Don't. You know, I'm okay for right now. Um, yeah, actually, Ronnie, it's funny you should say that. My the Honda that I'm putting this battery in right here. Oh God, this thing's heavy. I just got this in the mail. This going in my Honda. My Honda has a trailer hitch in on the back of it, and I do have a trailer I can pull behind it that will carry airplanes. So yeah, any flying I do for the next year or so, while gas prices are ridiculously expensive, I'll be putting planes in my little trailer, my little trailer, and pulling it behind my motorcycle to go flying because I can't afford to drive out to the field. You know, it would be a $40 trip, round trip to go flying, and I can't do that twice a week. And the alternative is once a week and camping at the field, which I do. That's what the tents are for. Um, but still, I mean, I could go to the field on the bike for $5. You know, so you know, it's you know the car gets like 15, 18 to the gallon, and the bike gets 52. So it's much cheaper to. Yeah, the Pacific Coast, Ben, the one you rode. Yeah, that's the one I'm putting back on the road. Yep, I got it all cleaned up. I got it in the building here. Well, it's not 100% cleaned up, but 99. And yeah, I gotta drain the fluids and change them and put this new battery in it and get it fired up and get it running. And I got two brand new tires to put on it. I need to get the front rim powder coated. I don't know if I'm going to do that right now. I think I'm just going to put the tire on the rim the way it is. Because I don't want to take the time to go to Tampa to have it powder coated and bring it back. I don't know. I haven't made that decision totally yet. I may still do it. We'll see. Um, it's sure, like right now with the car down, it sure be nice to have the bike to go to work with instead of borrowing my mechanic's car. And that's really priority one is I got to get it back on the road, so I have at least two vehicles running. It's an 800cc, Ken. It's a they only made it in 89 and 90, and then they stopped making it, and then they brought it back in 94 and made it 4, 5, 6, and possibly 7. I can't remember. Um, it's a very unique motorcycle. The whole back of the bike opens up like a clamshell, and you can put two full face helmets in there or groceries. It'll carry a lot of stuff, and it's a very comfortable ride. It gets 52 miles to the gallon. It's got a 4-gallon gas tank, so it goes over 200 miles on a tank of gas, and about 220 I think is the farthest I've pushed it. And I've got a trailer hitch on it, so I can pull a trailer behind it. And yeah, so it's you know, I'm going to get that back on the road, and then once I start getting these cars all fixed up again, um, I'll probably wait till I need another front tire, and then I'll get that wheel powder coated then. I don't think I'm gonna do it now. I think I'll wait till the next go around on the tire. Um, I'm just too desperate to get another because today was well the last few days when I was fixing the water pump, I didn't have a car to drive, you know, so I had to plan everything around. I actually had to put the water pump back on twice because I had to drive the car to the parts store to get another water pump. And so I had to take the one, I took it off, cleaned it all up, put the new one on, didn't fit. I had to take that off, clean it all up again, put the old one back on, go to the parts store, get another water pump, bring it home. It didn't fit either. I had to do the whole thing all over again, go get another water pump. So it was a pain in the ass to keep putting the stupid old one back on that leaks. So I had something to drive to go get the replacement one. And if I had the motorcycle, the trunk's big enough, I could have put the water pump in the trunk of the bike and brought it home. Been a lot easier, a lot faster. So yeah, so I got to get the bike back on the road. I got to have two vehicles. I just have to. And then after that, I can start fixing up some more and get everything drivable, and then start doing cosmetic stuff. But yeah, Ben, it's basically it's a 750 Shadow. It's an 800, but it's the Shadow uh, drivetrain. It's a shaft drive just like your Shadow. Same, it's the same in unit. It has mostly Shadow parts on it. That's what they used when they made this thing. So yeah, it's basically a Shadow in disguise. You're downsizing? Yeah. Well, what, the bike you mean, or the car? Wow, that's fantastic. That's a lot of miles, Ken. Wow. Yeah, I think so, Michael. I think you know people just listen. Nobody got a pay raise to pay for this extra gas. People were already living on the edge, and now they're. I mean, it's horrible. Yeah, that's a nice bike, Ken. I like those. My buddy had a 1600. Um, no more big Harleys. Radiation not good. Yeah, Ron, but the alternative's worse. You know, a friend of mine had one friend that did the surgery, the other friend did the seeds, and the outcome was the seed guy is having a much better life than the guy that did the full blown surgery. So I'm not doing the surgery. I'm going to do the radiation, and either either it's going to work or it's not, or I might not do anything. We'll see. There's a guy on YouTube that promises he can cure your prostate cancer just by changing your diet. So I'm going to try that. Um, I'll eat anything, so it's no problem for me to change my diet to whatever this guy subscribes. I'll just eat what he tells me to eat, and I'll try that and see what happens. Nothing to lose. I don't care what I eat, so that's not a problem. And it's all healthy stuff. I eat most of it anyway. I know a lot of it's spinach, which I eat constantly. I'm always eating spinach. A lot of nuts. There's a lot of value in the nuts that help your prostate. I just bought 2 more jars of Planters nuts tonight. So I'm always eating nuts. They're my snack food when I'm watching TV. I'm always eating nuts, so that's no big deal. So a lot of the stuff I'm already eating that he prescribes. I just have to stop eating some of the stuff that is the big problem. I think red meat's part of the problem. And I don't eat a lot of it, but I'm just going to have to cut it off completely for a while until I shrink this thing in my prostate. And that's no problem. I can do it. It's not hard at all. Um, I love salad. I eat salads. I had a salad tonight. Um, I eat chicken. Take the skin off. Um, um, yeah. So just um, so I'm going to try his. Amongst the other stuff, I'm going to try just the diet thing too, and we'll keep an eye on it and see what happens. And if we're making progress, we'll just keep doing it. And if we're not, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Yeah, I have two, Ken. And like I said, if trying some of this stuff doesn't work, um, we may have to do that. We might go down there. I know Costa Rica has some really good stuff going on too. Their medical stuff there is phenomenal. So we might try that too. So we'll see. You know, it wasn't the news I wanted to hear, but I'm not going to go jumping off a cliff or nothing. But I'm not rushing into doing something stupid. So we'll just take it one day at a time and see what happens. That's all I can do. I'm going to concentrate on playing with my toys to keep my mind off the other shit. Hopefully my buddy Garvin will get my car fixed tomorrow. I got to take him that bolt in the morning. I asked him to meet me at my bus stop to give him the bolt, but he told me he couldn't get away from the shop, and I'm like, well, you don't necessarily have to go. Get one of the guys. You know, anybody can come pick up the bolt. And I said, you know what, never mind. I'll just bring it to you. So I got to get up a little earlier tomorrow. No big deal. You know, I have to be on my bus at 10:45. So I've got time to, if I leave here at 9-ish, a little before 9, I can easily get to his shop, drop off the bolt, go to pick up my car to go pick up my bus and be on my bus on time. So not a big deal. We'll make that work. And then hopefully he can get it in and put an alignment back on the car tomorrow before, you know, so I can, when I get off work, I can bring him his car and pick up mine. You know, so that's what I'm hoping for anyway. It was really nice of him to let me use his minivan. You know, so it's a good friend. He's been a big part of my life. We go motorcycle riding together. He's been through 3 divorces. I was there for all of them. He's got a great wife now. So he's doing good now. And he's been bothering me for about a year now to get one of the bikes back on the road so we can go riding again. And these gas prices are forcing the issue now. I've got to put that one back on the road. I can't do this. I can't go to work every day like this with these gas prices. So I got to put the bike back on the road. I've been meaning to do it anyway, but I've been trying to prioritize, and you know, I was really trying to get the electrical in the building here first, but that's definitely gone down the list. The bike is definitely at the top of the list. I got to get that on the road, only because it's the easiest thing to get on the road and the gas mileage. I think it'll go on the. I think I can get it back on the road pretty easily, and then I'm going to finish the motor swap on this Impala so that I can use this as my tow vehicle to take the planes to the field or to an event, not so much the field. I think I'm going to get the trailer hooked up so I can put planes in the trailer and take them to the field behind the bike. The 4th wife is the charm. Is that how many you've been through, Michael? I've been through 2. I ain't doing another one. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever get married again. I was trying to date a girl I met at work, actually. I asked her out, she said yes, and then 15 days later we still haven't been on a date. And then I didn't call her because she was complaining I was calling too much, because I was keeping her up too late and she had to get sleep to drive the bus. So I stopped calling her, and then she got mad at me for not calling her. And basically told me that she's not going to play this game and told me to go away. It's like, wow! Man, I never even got to date her and I screwed that one up. Holy shit, I'm going to get good at this. I don't even have to take him on a date to fuck it up. So, wow, it was a lot cheaper. I got to tell you that. It didn't cost me a meal or nothing to fuck that one up. So, there you go. So, yeah, she probably saw my show. She's probably watching it right now. So, I don't know why she would. She told me to go away, so I did. I'm just doing what I'm told. I don't know. You know. She was a nice girl. I got to tell you, I really liked her. And I wish it had worked out, but I'm not going to be the man she wants, so it's not going to work out. But I really liked her. It's very pretty, funny, great. She's got this great accent. She's, this little southern, you know, just a sweetheart. A really nice girl. Anyway, so, but one of the other drivers called me today to tell me that one of the other drivers that had met me said that she was interested in dating me. And I said, give her my number. What the hell? I don't care. Go ahead. So maybe she'll call me. I don't know. We'll see. Not losing any sleep over that one either. I'm just, trying to get through it. Well, that's good for you, Ken. Awesome. I've never been the problem with my divorces. It's they want to leave. And then they want to come back, which is the part that really pisses me off. Both my wives left me and then wanted to come back. It's like they thought they could do better somewhere else. And when they found out they couldn't, they thought like, oh, well, what I had wasn't so bad after all. And then they want to come back. And I tell them, kiss my ass. You're not coming back. Fuck you. So, was it ass cancer? No, it's not ass cancer. Thanks, Marshall. I needed that. No, it's not ass cancer. So, I'll be honest with you. I kind of regret not taking the first wife back because she was a good girl. Well, my second was too. I can't complain. They were both good women. I just can't control what they want to do. When they want to leave, they leave. What are you going to do? I can't force them to stay. But making the decision not to take them back, well, the first one I didn't. The second one I took back twice. And not again. That's over. We're not doing that again. So, obviously, I'm not that horrible person because they keep wanting to come back. And I've had girls I've dated that I'm still talking to that have occasionally mentioned that they'd like to date me again. So, it's like, they go away, but then they want to keep coming back. They all think they can do better than me, and then when they can't, they want to come back. I don't know. Listen, I got my faults. I'm a guy. I got my faults. I got plenty of them. They're just looking for something more perfect than I can give them. That's all I can tell you. Yeah, I tell everybody I fly RC. I show them the picture. I show them my picture standing next to my Carbon ZT-28. The big monster. And they all, wow, that's really cool. So, yeah. Yeah, I actually dated a girl that had that. She's got a colostomy bag. They sewed up her butthole. So no, can't play the back nine anymore. So that's okay, Christy. We'll deal with it. Whatever happens. The dog is the boss at your house? Yeah, I guess our dog was the boss here too. He pretty much got whatever he wanted. I miss the little guy, and when she left, she took him with it. And that's why I didn't want her to have a dog. I said no when she wanted to get a dog because I knew exactly what was going to happen. I was going to get attached to it, and then she was going to leave and take the dog, and that's exactly what happened twice. So. After I get my situation here settled, get the apartment built, and get everything settled, I'll probably go get a rescue dog. Um, Marshall, I don't know what that means, but it sounds wonderful. Centipede action? I don't. I'm not up to term. I'm not up to speed on that term. Oh my god. Yeah, I agree, Michael. You know, so the only thing I don't like about that is they always have them neutered first, and if you've got a really good one, maybe you want to have some pups, and you don't have that option if you get a rescue dog because they always spade or neuter them. So, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it. Go in and watch a little Star Trek. Go to bed so I can get up early and take this bolt to my mechanic, which I've misplaced again. I don't know what I did with the bolt. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So we get that over to him so he can. He said, I don't know if I can find one in junkyard. I said, I got 4 cars at the house we can take a bolt out of. He started laughing. He goes, you need to get rid of some of those. I said, no, I don't. Listen, I got 3 acres. They're not in the way. I'm keeping all of them. They're not going anywhere. And one of them came in handy today. I took the bolt out of it that I needed. There it is. So, and the one that burnt to the ground, the bolt was sitting there, pretty easy access to it, so I took it out. Yeah, you're welcome, Michael. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I mean, I kind of did it for you, but listen, I wanted to do an unboxing of these. I wanted to see my boat, and I wanted to see the truck, and I wanted to see my battery, and I just figured, well, screw it. I'll go live and unbox this stuff for you guys too, but then I get to see it because if I didn't want to wait till Thursday to unbox this stuff, I wanted to see it tonight. So I went live tonight. What the hell? So that's I'm gonna admit to being a little bit selfish. Well, I don't know yet, Ken, because see, the problem is the job, and every 6 months we have to bid for a new route, and that's going on right now. I'm filling out my bid sheet right now, but I'm the second to last guy to pick because I'm the newest driver, or the second to last newest driver. So I don't know what I'm going to get. So I don't know what my days off are going to be for the next 6 months because it starts in June. Actually, I think that the bid happens in June, and it doesn't go into effect till July. So July for 6 months, which is what, December? July, August, September, October, November, December. Yeah, so from July to December, I might have a totally different day off, total different schedule. I might be working days. God, I hope not. Yeah, so I don't know. So at this point, I can't give you a date and time that I can technically go every week because I don't know yet. It's very hard to get home from work before 9 o'clock. So my shows are going to run later. Not crazy about that idea either. And right now I don't have a lot of material, guys. I'm too busy with everything else that you probably, I know you guys aren't into surface. That's why so many people left. And, I bought a boat and a car, or truck, so I don't have a lot of airplane stuff going on right now. Um, I haven't been to the flying field in a while, and I'm trying to get stuff done around here, and now I've got shit breaking that's screwing that all up. Uh, Thank you, Craig. Um, so I've got to, so now I got to fix a car, and and then I got to get the bike on the road, and then I got to get another car on the road, and and then maybe when I get all that, if I haven't bought a truck already by then, um, if I get this car on the road, I can pull the trailer with it, so I can go flying with the trailer again, the big trailer, and bring the tent and the generator and go out there and spend the night comfortably. The air conditioning and the heat or whatever. Right now I can't do that. The tent would be strictly to put the airplanes in for the night, and I'd sleep in the car. And I don't have air conditioning in the car, so still gonna rough it. At least in the trailer, I can bring the generator and run the air conditioner in the trailer. It works great. Well, it works in the tent too. Honestly, I can do it either way. I can either put the air conditioner in the truck, in the trailer, or in the tent, and it works fine either way. So, but I gotta be able to take the trailer, and right now I haven't got anything to pull it. So anyway, yep, that's it, Rando. One day at a time. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna cut it off. Thanks for coming. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for letting Timmy babble, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really stoked about the boat and the truck and the Camaro that I haven't even run yet. But we'll the next video will probably be the upgrade on the Draco. I'll probably film that, and then maybe we'll take it flying, see how it does. So. Yeah, there's nothing new really. I mean, other than Hobby King, nobody's bringing anything new out that I can see. And I already have 2 of the Corsairs that Horizon Hobby re-released. I can easily paint one of them blue to match the one they have and get some, stickers to put on it. So I don't need to buy that. I already have 2 of them. And there's really nothing else new coming out. At least nothing I want. I still going to do the flight test though. I'm going to do the flight test AT6 Texan. So gonna order that. And then I'm going to modify it to put retracts in it. So that'll be coming up too. So all right, guys, have a great night. Thanks for coming. We'll see you on the next show, whenever that is, or it's somebody else's show. So take care. Thanks for coming, and don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. Really appreciate it. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.